Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Thank you for joining me on this platform and welcome to this space. I'm Mari, and today my intention is to talk about some of my favorite topics: space and aliens. I don't know when I started to believe in aliens. It's probably the fact that 3 years ago, the universe was estimated to be over 90 million light years in diameter and has constantly been expanding over 40 miles per second, which basically means that as fast as light travels when you turn on a flashlight, we would have to be traveling that fast for 90 million years. Now let's take some time to break this down some more, because when people think of a million, they just repeat it without understanding the totality of that number. So picture some money, and the dollar will be equivalent to 1 year of traveling at the speed of light. So you've got $1,000 in the bank, and maybe you don't, but you can hope and dream, and at least you know what $1,000 looks like, hopefully. So you've got $1,000 in the bank, and you're like, damn, I gotta pay rent, I need a job. So you get a job, shining some shoes, and each day you work, you get $1,000. And you don't stop until you've gone to work for 999 days, which is a little over 2.5 years. When you finally quit, you have the $1,000 that you started with, and you also have over 2.5 years of working every day for $1,000. You check your bank account and see, wow, the government has just invented the new $1,000 bill with Nina Simone's face on the cover. And you, my friend, have 1,000 of those $1,000 bills. This is 1 million. If each dollar in your savings account was the equivalent of 1 year traveling at the speed of light, in order to meet the expanse of the universe, you would have to complete that whole working process of shining shoes all over again. And not only one more time, but 90 freaking times. That is 243 years, roughly, of working at $1,000 a day. And after you've shined shoes for roughly 243 years, given that you haven't spent a single dime on anything, each dollar in your bank account will roughly be the equivalent of how many years the fastest wave particle that we know of will have to travel to measure the expanse of the universe. 3 fucking years ago. Damn. And if you want to break your brain some more, remember that the universe has been expanding 40 miles per second. How many seconds are in those 3 years since this 90 million number came out? And I'll be a damn fool if I think we are the only intelligent species in that vast expanse of space. People know what the royal family had for breakfast, but are ignorant to the fact that we have neighboring solar systems. So, aliens are real. I'm convinced of it. I've done a couple random alien works of art in the past, and I would love to do a whole series, but I honestly don't know if my skills are up to par for what I want to do just yet. I really like this movement towards slowly accepting the idea that aliens exist, not only because I believe that they do, but because it helps us quiet our fear of the unknown and shed our lack of respect for things and creatures that are unlike us. Sometimes I watch videos on people who were abducted by these alien species called Greys, who basically steal and run reproductive tests on people and use them as breeding pods for hybrids. You're probably thinking, but people who are abducted, they don't usually remember though, right? Right, a lot of the time. Which is why some will uncover what happened while being in a hypnotic state with a hypnotherapist, talking to their subconscious, which is basically this part of us that's aware of everything and not susceptible to fog and forgetfulness. It could be my insatiable craving for sci-fi, or my infatuation with reading Goosebumps in elementary, or the taboo of hiding anything resembling strange material from my parents. But these interviews have got me on the edge of my seat and watching Bob Lazar's documentary on Netflix one too many times. And check it out if you haven't. If I do have a hybrid baby somewhere out there though, Mama says hi and hopefully you didn't get my big feet. Thanks so much for joining me. As usual, I appreciate the opportunity to share my thoughts, as wild and as wacko as they may be. Show some love if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for new content next week. Until next time.